open, but from my side it is showing.
No, ma'am. For us, it is
Okay,
not
I'll
showing.
just do again. I'll just rejoin. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you have disabled screen sharing.
Vanshi, are you there? Please help now. Yes, ma'am. My IT person.
Sharing rights,
Mr. Ratnam. Ratnam, sir. One minute, ma'am. I will tell to Ratnam, sir. And that person number is busy. So as soon as he calls back, I will tell him.
Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, it's visible now.
It's visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Pakka?
Ma'am. Only thing you
Okay.
need to do full screen.
Okay, full screen. Now it's fine?
Yes, ma'am. This one is fine.
Okay, so
So-
let me see whether it's going ahead. ठीक है. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
it's fine. So shall I
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Which first chairman sir will come and we will start and then you can.
so that is what I'm saying. I'll unshare.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, stop sharing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
వాయిస్ వస్తున్నాడు.
వస్తుందన్నా.
ఓకే.
ఓకే.
సార్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. రమారెడ్డి గారు, ఐఎస్ఎన్ రాజు గారు, సీతారాం బాబు గారు, వరుణ్ అండ్
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
జిందాల్ మేడం.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఎవ్రీబడి.
ఫర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్.
నమస్తే అండి. నమస్తే అందరికి. నమస్తే.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
స్టాండ్ అడుగున్నాను. స్టాండ్ పెట్టారు.
సార్ సార్ బ్రహ్మారెడ్డి గారు డ్రైవింగ్ లో ఉన్నారా?
నమస్తే సార్. వస్తున్నాం వెనక్కి. ఎక్కడికి వస్తున్నాం? సెంటర్ కి.
ఓకే ఓకే
పబ్లిక్ సర్వీస్.
ఓకే.
పబ్లిక్ సర్వీస్ చేయడానికి వచ్చాం సార్. సెంటర్ నుంచి మళ్ళీ సెంటర్ కి వస్తున్నాం.
అవునా? రండి రండి సార్.
15 minutes లో అక్కడ ఉంటా.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే.
స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. 4:30 కాలే.
సార్ అయింది సార్.
సార్ చైర్మన్ సార్,
సార్
shall we start sir, or you have any?
Yes sir. Yes sir, we can start sir, because speaker madam has some appointment at 5:30.
Okay.
So better to complete in 1 hour. We can start sir.
Madam Sanchita Jindal madam, can we go ahead and start the program, madam?
Oh, shall I start? Okay, sure.
No.
definitely.
Madam, we have
First we welcome madam.
Yeah, you can start. Yeah, I'm waiting for that only.
Okay.
My audio is all right?
Audio is fine, madam.
Okay.
Excellent. It looks excellent. Good evening, one and all, and to all the corporate members and the chairman of the Institute of Engineers Hyderabad Center, Dr. Venkat Subbai Garu, the past chairman of the Institute of Engineers Telangana State Center, Dr. ISM Raju Garu and Dr. Brahma Reddy Garu. And we have quite a few corporate members of the Telangana State Center who are part of it. The convener of the event, Dr. Varun Garu. We invite you to the World Environment Day. This is basically a program event being conducted by the Institute of Engineers in association and consortium with the Engineering Staff College of India, Hyderabad. So the theme would be the land restoration, decertification, and drought resilience. Thanks to the keynote speaker, Sanchita Jindal Madam, for having come. She is basically a former advisor, Scientist G of Government of India, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change at New Delhi. And I also request quite a few members who have joined in the event as a pleasantry before we go into the program. Peace Sanvesh Kumar Garu, Dr. G. Rameshwar Rao Garu is also a past chairman, and he is we could able to conduct this event because the courtesy of Dr. G. Rameshwar Rao Garu also. Dr. C. Krishna Prasad Rao Garu, B. Mohan Garu, Vamshi Garu, Tilak Garu, K. Chandrakala Garu, Pratap Babu Garu, Dr. G. Rao Garu, P. Narayan Rao Garu, P. Mohanachari Garu, Dr. PVSS Sridhar Garu, Dr. Bharat Garu, Lakaras Garu, Vijay Garu, Namrata Garu, Murlidhar Garu, Samira Garu, Ramesh. I forgot to name Mrs. Anita Agarwal, is basically the faculty and head of environment of Management Division at Engineering Staff College of India. She will be briefing you about the World Environment Day. It's my pleasure for all of you having come to this event. I request the chairman of the Telangana State Center, G. Venkat Subbai Garu, to preside over the event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. K. Sitaram Babu, Honorary Secretary, Telangana State Center. Sir, am I audible? Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, sir. Right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
So to start the program, the first one is the welcome address by me. So respected keynote speaker, Ms. Sanchita Jindal, former advisor, Scientist G, Government of India, Ministry of Environment, Forest, Climate Change, New Delhi, Dr. K. Sitaram Babu, Honorary Secretary, IA Telangana State Center, Engineer G. Varun Kumar, Committee Member of Telangana State Center and Convener of today's event, Ms. Anita Agarwal, Faculty and Head, Environmental Management Division, SK, Dr. ISN Rasu, Council Member, Engineer B. Brahma Reddy, Immediate Past Chairman, other corporate members, invitees, faculty from SK, Dr. G. Rameshwar Rao Garu, and other members from SK. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. Today I feel it is a great privilege and honor to be amidst this August gathering and extend a warm and hearty welcome to the keynote speaker and all of you to this World Environment Day on the theme Land Restoration, Desertification, and Drought Resilience. Today, I am very happy to be associated with this memorable event. I am glad to inform that the Institution of Engineers India is the largest multidisciplinary professional body encompassing 15 engineering disciplines with about 8 lakh membership. Now it is more than 10 lakh, I think, and gives engineers a global platform for sharing professional interest and information. IA was established in the year 1920 with its headquarters at Calcutta and incorporated in 1935 by Royal Charter. It is a professional body in India accorded this honor and serving the engineering fraternity for more than a century. Today, its quest for professional excellence has given it a place of pride in almost every prestigious and relevant organization across the globe. It provides a vast array of technical, professional, and supporting services to the government industries, academia, and the engineering fraternity operating through its 125 centers located across the country and 6 overseas chapters. Besides, IEI has bilateral agreements with about 31 international bodies and membership of another 8 international bodies of the developed nations across the globe. I am glad to inform about our Telangana State Center that the center is the legacy of erstwhile Nizam's Hyderabad State Center, formed on 28th August 2016 after bifurcation of AP State Center. It has more than 10,000 corporate members on its rolls. It is one of the most active centers of the Institution of Engineers India, which engaged successfully in translating the objectives and mission of IEI into practice and bagged Best State Center Awards for the years 18-19, 19-20, 21-22, and 22-23. 4 times, just in the span of 8 years, 8 times it was awarded with the Best State Center Award. The Telangana State Center has been playing a very important role in dissemination of information on engineering and contemporary technology, bringing industry, academia, experts, and professionals together on same platform. Today we are celebrating this World Environment Day, and this day will be selected every year on 5th of June. And about this Environmental Day, anyhow, Madam is going to introduce. I am limiting myself and giving brief introduction about my center and EEI. And once again, extend a warm and hearty welcome for the speaker and all of you for this important event. Now I request Ms. Anita Agarwal, Head Environment Management Division of SE, to talk about the World Environment Day.
Thank
Anita,
you,
madam.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak on World Environment Day on 5th June 2024. First of all, good evening, distinguished guests, friends, and everyone who all have joined today's Environment Day, organized by IEI in association with Engineering Staff College of India, Hyderabad. World Environment Day is basically a global program to raise awareness and encouraging action to protect our environment. It takes place every year, as Sir said, on 5th June, and it was established in 1972 by the United Nations at a Stockholm Conference on the Human Environment 5 to 16 June 1972, which resulted from discussions on the integration of human relationships and the environment. A year after, on 5th June 1973, the first Environment Day was held with the theme Only One Earth. Now, coming to this 5th June 2024, the objective is this program is mainly to spread awareness about environmental issues like climate change, pollution, deforestation, loss of biodiversity. And each year we are having a specific theme to shed light on a particular environment concern from any kind of pollution around the world. As Venkata sir has already told, that this year's theme is land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience ecosystem restoration, that is. On World Environment Day, we each individual are urged to protect and preserve the environment through our actions. This day inspires us to act locally and think globally, fostering a sense of responsibility for our planet. Last but not the least, the purpose of World Environment Day is to remind us that we are the parents of our planet. I appreciate your attention, and let's make our Mother Nature a better place to work together and live together. And a very happy World Environment Day to all of you. Thank you so much, sir. Now I hand over the mic to ERG Varun Kumar, sir, MIE Committee Member, IEI, TSC, and Convener of the event. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Now I request Engineer G. Varun Kumar, Convener of the event, to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Sanchita Jindal.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Good evening, all ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all for the World Environmental Day. I am very proud to be a member of Environmental Committee at the Institute of Engineers, Hyderabad State Center. It is an honor, and I take it as a privilege to introduce our today's chief guest and a keynote speaker, Ms. Sanchita Jindal. As Sanchita Jindal is a postgraduate in chemistry and she has done his MTech in analytical chemistry from IIT Delhi. She submitted a PhD in environmental engineering from IIT Delhi. After working for 28 years in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Changes, she has recently retired from Government of India as an advisor. She has a total working experience of 35 years in the field of environmental conservation. She has worked for more than 8 years in the field of environmental impact assessment and was a member secretary for Experts Appraisal Committee for River Valley hydropower projects and thermal power projects for environmental clearances. She assisted in notifying Environmental Impact Assessment Notification 2006, and she worked in EC for industries and mining sector too. She was involved with notifying almost all rules on hazardous waste and chemicals, mainly management of solid waste, plastic waste, biochemical waste, biomedical waste, C&D waste, e-waste management, utilization of fly ash, and battery management. She was a member secretary of the experts group constituted for finalizing all these rules. She was the first one of the to introduce the extended producer responsibility in battery management rules, and then in the rules on e-waste and plastic waste. She was instrumental in introducing the concept of resource recovery and circular economy, co-processing and W2E, zero landfilling, and decentralized waste treatments, and many more in the waste management rules. She has been a member for more than 60 committees of various ministries, including 8 committees constituted by NGT, that is National Green Tribunal on Waste Management. She has been abroad 18 times representing India for various meetings, including ISWA 2015, and presented country papers on hazardous chemicals and solid waste management. Presently, she is a consultant to industries for waste management and environmental impact assessments, and an empaneled NABET and QCI except for environmental consultants. It's a real honor to introduce you as a keynote speaker, ma'am, and thank you for your dedication to making our world a better place. Let us move forward with hope, determination, and share responsibilities. I once again wish you all a happy World Environmental Day, and I thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce such a great person for this World Environmental Day. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for coming to us as a keynote speaker, and so that we can learn many things from you and new opportunities where we can get by knowing you also. Thanks a lot, and I kindly thanks my chairman also for giving this opportunity for introducing you on this day. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Varun. Now I request our keynote speaker, Ms. Sanchita Jindal Garu, to present a talk on this important occasion. Madam, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and happy World Environment Day 2024. I'm happy to be here interacting with you on such an important subject. I mean, environment as such is such an important subject, and each year the 5th June is reminder to us for our deeds to protect nature and do the conservation. I'll share my presentation. Can you see my presentation?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So every year, as just now Miss Anita has also told, that every year the theme of World Environment Day keeps changing as per the requirement and the urgency of the subject. So why it is not going? Okay. Yeah, so just now, as she told that in 73, when the first Environment Day was celebrated, the theme was Only One Earth. And probably this is still valid, but I have tried to, list out few of the very important themes which the UNEP had been having on this World Environment Day. And you all must be knowing that since 2021, to 2030, it is the UN Decade for Ecosystem Restoration. And since then, there is some theme or other theme on the same around the same thing, same subject. So this year it is the land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. Although I am more towards the waste management and environmental impact assessment, drought and land requirements and all these are the subject matter basically in the ministry as such of the other division like forest division. But at the same time, I thought that every subject is interrelated and ultimately it is the climate change which we are discussing and which we need to meet the. So you all must be knowing that the Earth Overshoot Day is increasing every year. I'm sure you all know that this is the day where we measure that how much, whatever the environment regeneration capacity of the natural resources, which we consume in how many months. So we are almost consuming that, whatever natural resources are available to us till July end. So after that means and every year this Earth Shooting Day is increasing day by day. Why? Because of all our deeds and all our. So what I think is all environmental problems, be it the climate change, ultimately everything affects the climate change, but this is ultimately associated with our consumption pattern. I hope you all agree with this, that it is everything is associated with our consumption pattern. Some of the figures which need to be known, because unless we know the magnitude of the problem, we cannot solve the problem. So we know that the GDP growth is going to increase, manufacturing rate is projected to be 7%, population is projected to be by 2050, it is going to be 3.5 billion, urban population will be 600 million, material requirement is increasing day by day, which is the most important, that our consumption patterns. And by 2050, this we will be requiring 25 million tons of material, which is just now it is 8 to 9 millions. Waste generation will be by 2050, it will be 450. Naturally, when we are consuming so much, we will be generating waste also. And at the same time, land for disposal of this waste, whatever we are generating, is going to increase to 66,000 hectares per annum to accommodate our waste. And you must be knowing in 2015, the UNEP theme was consumed with care. And in that, they had predicted that if we continue with the same pattern, we would be needing 3 Earths to accommodate our waste by 2050. So these are alarming.
Varun sir, can you hear Sanchita ma'am?
Hello?
Sir, I will call Sanchita ma'am. I think some issue. Sir, ma'am is joining in 5 minutes. So meanwhile, I would request if any of the distinguished guests would like to say something on this occasion, World Environment Day. It will be great to hear any one of you.
Okay. Okay, Tarun, you
Sure,
can
sir.
play the video sent by the president. Madam, anyhow, time is there. Already our president of IEA, Dr. G. Ranganath Garu sent a video about this World Environment Day. So in meantime, we'll play that video, madam. Tarun,
Yes, sir.
play the video.
Chairman, Honorary Secretary, all the committee members, and all the corporate members of IEI. Good morning to all of you. Today I am very happy to be with all of you for celebration of World Environment Day. The United Nations UN Assembly designated June 5th as World Environmental Day in 1972. The World Environmental Day is celebrated every year on June 5th globally. Only One Earth was the slogan for the first celebration of the World Environmental Day in 1974. The World Environmental Day has become a platform to create consciousness on the environmental issues, what we are facing on global scale. Every year, the World Environmental Day is hosted by different country and has a different theme. This year's World Environmental Day campaign focus on land restoration, desertifications and drought resilience under the slogan, Our Land, Our Future. We are generation restorations. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia will host the 2024 World Environmental Day global celebrations. A good and healthy environment is crucial for human survival. It provides us with the water we drink, the food we eat, and the air we breathe. Unfortunately, our present environment is facing numerous challenges. We need to find solutions to several major issues, including deforestation, pollution, and climate change. It is quite simple, as when we conserve the environment today, the future generations will be able to lead a healthier life. No matter how small a step you are taking to lead a greener lifestyle, it does make a difference, because if everyone starts doing little deeds one by one, it will turn into something bigger. Thus, where the World Environmental Day, which serves as a reminder to protect the environment at all cost. All the resources of nature, from forests to oceans and soil to air, we must conserve. With this, let me thank every one of you, and let's promise each other to safeguard the world. Thank you all.
Sanchita ma'am? Hello? Sanchita ma'am?
Looks like she's not in.
Oh, she said she joined. Yes, sir. Ma'am is joining. Actually, her internet is fluctuating, it seems. So she joined, then she again left. Yeah, I'm actually sorry, Varun sir. Actually, madam has some internet issues and she is unable to join. She is trying from her end, but till now she couldn't join.
Okay, madam, call her, madam. Is it possible or not? Even 5 minutes delay, no problem.
Sir, I think it's not possible because till now she was trying and just now I spoke with her. She's saying I'm unable to join. She's joining and again losing the connection.
So not possible, madam.
No, sir. Just now I called her. She is saying I'm unable to join.
Madam, once again
She can
call
use
and
mobile
confirm,
data.
madam.
Okay, sir.
Can she not use mobile data? Anitra?
From mobile also she is unable to join. That's what I told her. That from mobile to join and just she is calling. 1 minute, sir.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, madam. Finally ask her to confirm whether able to join or not, either by using the system or mobile. Ask her to once again try with mobile, madam.
Where is she located?
In Delhi, I think.
Sir, ma'am is just asking 1 minute to wait if she can join.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
I'm also in Delhi and there's no problem here.
Yes, Sanchita ma'am, we can see you. So yeah, we can start. Ma'am, you are on mute. Kindly unmute.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Yes, ma'am, it's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so now I was saying that the material requirement is increasing day by day. I'll be quick, in fact, because I have to leave now. Ye kyun nahi? Okay, full screen. So we all know that what is the share of various waste generation we have in the country. 50% is almost the municipal waste and baki the other thing. We generate, the point I'm bringing home is that we are the 5th largest generator of plastic waste. So much waste is going to the ocean. And you all know that plastic waste, 49% goes to the landfill, 22% is mismanaged, 19% is incinerated and 9% only recycled, although we have better what you call recycling rate in our country. These all pictures you are familiar with what we have done to our oceans and our land. And this is, ocean is filled with plastic just because we throw everything on our on the land here and in our water bodies. E-waste, we are the 3rd largest producer of e-waste in the country, and our targets for producing more and more phones and TVs and 50 million hardware devices with the Modi ji's emphasis on Atmanirbhar Bharat, we are going to increase more and more production in our country. You all know that how many metals go into the environment, into one smartphone, and you also know that for a smartphone, 1 gram gold is necessary to manufacture 40 mobile phones. And for taking out 1 gram of gold, you need to ore 1 ton, you need 1 ton of ore. And average life of a mobile phone is 22 to 20. So you all must be knowing that this was all made by G7 leaders. This was made in by all the electronic waste. So so point I'm bringing here is we are the 3rd largest producer of e-waste, and not only plastic and other waste, we produce so much solar waste, and it is by 2050 it will be 1.8 million tons solar waste, and it is said that it with the panel disposal will explode with full force in 2-3 decades. Battery waste, again, we produce 5 to 6 lakh tons of lead acid batteries every year. With the government's emphasis on EV, we would be producing almost what do you call lithium-ion batteries, which 2 to 3 years, million batteries, and recycling rate is only 5%. Tire waste, we all know that we are so much tire, we generate so many 2 lakh tires discarded every year. 3 lakh tons of tires are imported. Textile weights, again, are very, very big problem, and 3% of the weight of our household house bin is textile waste. Auto waste, again, auto scrap policy, the government has come out, and the end of life by 2025, we will be having 21.4 million vehicles and more than 12,000 commercial aircrafts to be retired in next 20 years. Coal ash, you all know that we will be generating 175 million tons of fly ash, and gypsum again with FGD, we don't know how much. So this all has resulted into this. Whatever we do, consume, we produce, and you must be knowing this, and this is the scenario of every city, probably not only Delhi. This is the all 3 landfills of Delhi, but I'm sure every city has big landfills. These are the land degradation, whatever we throw on this. These are the common scenario in every city, that tire and autos, and these are all scrap here and there coming. And this is again the common scenario that we burn so much of waste just like that. And recently I had gone somewhere and they said, no, madam, we to burn it. That is the best thing. Sara plastic jala dete hain hum. I had gone to Lahaul and Spiti. And they say, no, hum kuch nahi karte, we all burn plastic waste. So I was quite flabbergasted that people are openly burning. Open burning is quite common. The way we recover metals from the e-waste, this is again degrading the land area. Again, dismantling, we are doing in the most crude manner of all the metal recovery. We employ child labor here in our country. You all are aware of these CND waste lying here and there, and in hilly areas, they just dump from the hills towards the end. So this is all resulting in the land degradation. And the main reason for land degradation and land use change is, it is said that globally, the equivalent of 1 football pitch of soil is eroded every 5 seconds. So these are alarming figures. And this is resulted because of the population growth. We all know rapid industrialization, deforestation, unmanaged urbanization, unsustainable agriculture, unsustainable consumption of water resources, waste on land. Microplastic is a big, big issue now for degrading the land in the country. And you all know that it takes 100,000 years to generate 3 centimeters of the topsoil. And we all are damaging our topsoil because of our waste. Various international initiatives on the topic, like whatever is the theme for today for land degradation and this thing, that we have the Stockholm Declaration, Agenda 21, Rio Declaration. These all have components of land restoration. CITES, this is for animal and plants, Vienna Convention, Ozone Depletion Convention, and then this is the most important is UN Nation Framework Convention on Climate Change, which is for the climate change, basically, which is Kyoto Protocol and Paris Declaration. And especially for desertification, we have the Convention on United Nations Convention on to combat desertification, and COP14 has recently happened, and this demonstrates the country's commitment for global effort for land restoration and combating desertification. And India is party to it. And we have now the Sustainable Development Goals also, which is again for the land reforms. Everything is interconnected, and you all must be knowing that 17 SDGs to be achieved by 2023, and which has 169 targets. And India has missions for all these various themes. And in India also, we have taken quite a number of initiatives to combat with the desertification and land restoration. The main is National Forest Policy, which sets national goal for achieving minimum of 1/3 of the total land area under the forest or tree cover. So this is the aim of our National Forest Policy. National Action Plan on Climate Change, again, this is for the diversity and restoring a degraded ecosystem and all those. We have National Mission for Green India, Compensatory for Afforestation Fund, CAMPA. You must be aware that whenever there is any development, they have to deposit the compensatory afforestation money in this fund, and ultimately state government uses this money for restoring the land and doing the afforestation activities. Besides that, the government has recently started Nagar Van Yojana, where they aim to create 1,000 Nagar Vans, urban forest in the cities, because cities are devoid of land, really open land, and now the government has started this program. And Forest Fire Protection and Management Scheme, again, Ministry of Environment and Forest has. Besides that, we have the Wildlife Protection Act, Environment Protection Act, and recently we have come out with the National Green Tribunal Act, where all such matters related to anybody doing harm to the environment are dealt, and this is a famous act which everybody knows. So other initiatives are National Action Program to combat desertification. In this the Desert Development Program is there. Desertification and Land Degradation Atlas is given, which gives the critical data on the extent of land degradation and desertification. And this is the Space Research Organization. They have this data. And Center for Excellence is at CSFRI, Dehradun. And all you must be knowing that Bond Challenge Pledge, India is committed to restoring 26 million hectares of degraded and forest land by 2030. So we are doing quite a lot. Some of the other schemes which are in India, which is leading towards the restoring land and land. This is Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, Soil Health Card Scheme, Soil Health Management Scheme, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, Per Drop More Crop, drought prone area programs. So quite a number of them are, and besides that, the general people also have done quite a number of campaigns to restore forest and to save the land and the trees. So you all must be knowing Chipko Andolan, Silent Valley Andolan, Bishnoi movement, Jungle Bachao, Ganga Bachao, APCO Andolan. But last one, which is recent one, is Piplantry village near Udaipur. They sow 111 trees are planted at the birth of every girl child. And the whole area was completely barren. And now this has been converted into lush green. So this is a very important, very good concept for restoring barren lands. These are some of the rules which are related to waste management, which ultimately affect the land, because all the waste, if we do not take care, it will ultimately degrade our land. And as I told, that we would be needing 3 planets to accommodate it. But despite having so many of the schemes and so much of programs and the movements in the country, still India is about 32% of land is under degradation and 25% undergoing desertification. So this is again, this is really an alarming figure, and we all need to take care, and we all need to do our bit. So what is the solution ultimately? Environmental sustainability is the ultimate solution, where tree plantation, change in the habits and attitude is required. Reducing consumption is the main key focus should be there. Sustainable waste management, circular economy. You all know this is the recent concept where there is no waste. Everything is raw material to some other process, and the material is in the loop for quite some time. Urban mining means whatever landfill and other things, now they are being mined, and the landfills, the material is taken from that, and ultimately either it goes for recycling or for incineration. Eco restoration, circular water resource use, sustainable food production, drought resilient urban development. These are all some of the
Maybe there's a connection problem again.
Yeah, looks like, sir. Looks like the
like,
communication channels were disrupted. Looks like.
I'm calling sir, 1 minute. The phone also not going through. I'm trying. So sir, I think ma'am won't be able to join because now again some internet issue is happening and she is unable to join back.
So shall we go ahead and wind up the program, madam? I think it's more appropriate rather than waiting for her, because she
Rather than waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Better.
She has a schedule at 5:30.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So, I mean, thanks to all the participants for having been part of this event. And even though there were a couple of disruptions, but still the same participant could able to sustain. And sorry for the two interruptions that we had. And the second interruption, I think we're going to have a big time, because she has a schedule at 5:30, and she's having another event. So I think it's more appropriate to enter the program. I thank one and all for having come to this event. We especially have to thank the chairman of the Institute of Engineering, Dr. G. Venkat Subbaiah Garu, and the convener of this event, Dr. Engineer Varun Kumar Garu, for having made this event a grand success. Without them, probably the event could not have been a reality. And we also should thank Anita Agarwal Madam for having spoken about the World Environment Day, and she's basically from Engineering Staff College of India, faculty and head for Environment Management Division. And we also thank our past chairman, Dr. Ayasan Rajgaru, Professor.
It's been connected.
Yeah, only 3-4 slides are left. I'll just finish off quickly because I have to join some other.
Yeah, please carry on.
Sorry?
So carry on with your this thing.
Okay, so shall I what do you call disconnect, or do you want me to?
No, go ahead, madam. Go ahead. Go ahead with your program. Bind up it, madam. Then we'll go ahead with our other schedule, other itinerary of our schedule. Please go ahead.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
Okay, so what? Now go ahead means go ahead with the presentation, or
yes, go ahead with the presentation, please.
Okay. So in still there's only few left. This I had completed. This is again the circular economy. So what we should all require to do is, let's do our bit, all of us. Rethink before use and use with care. This is the ultimate mantra for everything, be it for reducing climate change, minimize waste generation, and think there should be paradigm shift that we should not consider waste as waste. It is wealth, and there should be zero landfill. Waste should be going zero to the landfill. Only non-recyclable, this thing. So our effort should be to reuse, recycle, and all those. Eliminate single-use plastic, as we know all that the government has banned all these items, and we should not. And people start thinking that these are the woven plastic bags. They think that this is not plastic, but this is again plastic, and this is more dangerous for the environment because this doesn't. This degrades and withers on the land, and it makes the land non-fertile. This is again, you know that the internationally, so refuse it if it cannot be reused or recycled. Emphasis on repair, that we all people throw their mobiles just like that, but every world over now the emphasis on repair. So we should be having the repairable, and we should segregate our waste from air so that at least goes to the land. And this is again, as we can have at home also, we can have our food waste, which is 50%. And if we make compost at our home or the decentralized manner, then almost 50% will be reduced to the landfill sites. Do not litter, do not soil, no open burning again. And this is the ultimate that we should start now. It's not only 3 hours. Now this is the 3 hours of sustainability, which we need to follow. Pay users fee, manage the waste in there, and start using materials made of recycled materials. Explore material exchange and deposit refund schemes, which the government has started for quite some time under the EPR, and grow more and more trees. You can see here that India is the least one for per capita tree, which is only 28, while Canada has 10,163 trees per this thing. So ultimately, in the end, I would like to say 7 billion dreams, 1 planet, consume with care. There is no planet B. And you must all be knowing that this is ministry's logo, which says nature protects if she is protected. So this is ultimately, nature doesn't need us. We need the nature. So let's all work together on this Environment Day. We should remind to ourselves that let's aspire for nature positive net zero future, safeguarding a healthy planet for all. Our land, our future. This is the slogan. And thank you for giving me the opportunity. And it's a good reminder, and let's do our bit. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam. It's a wonderful lecture, madam. So, in spite of the break that you have got with your internet connection, but still you could able to commit your commitment that you have given to us and gone through the entire presentation, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry. I'm in a rush because they are also calling the other this thing. So thank you for giving me the opportunity and listening to me and bearing with my internet glitch. Thank you so much.
But still, it's still a wonderful lecture, madam. Thanks for all your time and appreciate your presentation. Also, I would appreciate, madam, if you could leave your presentation with ISKI or Indian Institute of Engineers.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, madam.
Sir, I will ask ma'am for presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Actually, we were into the fag end of our itinerary where we are actually trying to wind up the program. So, I mean, three things that I would like to emphasize at this point in time. It's a very huge and wide subject and very important for our sustenance and growth of all the living beings. In fact, though they're very simple, but very complex. Though the simple fundamentals need to be looked at for the sustenance and growth of the living beings, all living beings on the earth nature. But it's very complex as such. But the presentation, I think, probably could have given some overview of how probably could the nature could be taken care, which in fact would take care of the next generation, future generations to come. So I thank for all the life members, corporate members, the past chairman of Institute of Engineering, Dr. ISN Raju Garu, Dr. Bema Reddy Garu, and Professor Dr. Ramna Naik Garu, the convener Varun Kumar Garu. Actually, I have got into each individuals who are part of individuals who are part of it, and those who have joined after the start. I would just like to take their names, though it looks very short. M. Rajshekar Reddy Garu, Rajesh Khanna Garu, A. Naresh Garu, Sweta Garu, Tilak Garu, Mohan Garu, JMM Rao Garu, Dr. P. Narayan Rao Garu, Bala Venkat Subbarao Garu, Gangaraj Garu, Naresh Garu, Basha Garu, Syed Asgar Garu, Parmesh Garu, Professor Dr. Radhakrishna Garu is our past committee member, twice committee member. Srikanth Garu, Durga Prasad Garu, Pradeep Chaturvedi Garu, Amarnath Garu, Vijay Prasad Garu, Shankaraya Swami Garu, Professor K.V. Jayakumar Garu, Sudhakar Garu, Raghuveer Reddy Garu, Nagbhushan Rao Garu, Vidyasagar Garu, and Uppula Srinivas Rao Garu. And all who are part of this event, I think it's a wonderful event. I think probably that those disruptions, I think probably would have been, and Dr. our committee, another committee member, Ramagaru, is also part of the event, committee member from Civil, and also thank her for having part of this event. Now, before we wind up the program, I appreciate all to stand for the national anthem. Thank you.
जनगण अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे